What would you say the major difference for you is living in a town the size of Auburn versus living in Houston, Texas?
Well, the main difference to me is that when I go to Houston, or I lived in Houston, I could be anonymous completely and never see anyone I recognized, no one I knew. And living in Auburn, you know, you go to the grocery store and you see at least one person you recognize and know and can stop and talk to. And you go to restaurants and you see people you know. And, you know, when I was in Auburn as a student, after 4 years of being here, when that happened, I decided, you know what, it's time to move on. That's a little too small for me. You know, that was just 4 years away from growing up in Houston. Now I cherish it and I love it. I love that I can go to the grocery store and stop and have a 5-minute conversation with people I know, or go see people at restaurants, or downtown, or wherever we might go. It's one of my favorite parts about living in a small town is the community, and that you really get a feel for the community. But it's big enough that, like you coming from Eufaula, where it's a lot smaller and everyone knows who you are and your business, Auburn is a little bigger and it's not quite so in your business, in your face of people. But the community's still there. If you needed people, they would step in and help you out, and that's great. Good. And that's why I like living in this size town versus in a big city like Houston.
Awesome. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.